Hey guys, I thought I should create like a really short video explaining the basics of this code. Now, Appcelerator, the company, actually created us an object called Titanium, which is why we are using this Titanium dot all the time. Yes, and we have a UI, and then inside that we have a property, or actually a method called create window or create view and create label. And there's loads of stuff. There's not just UI, there's whole loads of properties and methods for this Titanium object. And actually what we can do, or actually before that, we can if you've googled like Titanium tutorial or watched other videos or even bought a book on Titanium, learning Titanium, it might show the code as ti.ui, ti with I being small. Now this and this Titanium.ui is completely the same thing. Ti is just short for Titanium, like so. Oops, make sure you have the dot. Yep. And basically it's just to make your coding experience shorter, or your coding time shorter. So these two are exactly the same thing. In my first video, or the first coding video, I actually used Titanium so that I don't know why did I use Titanium. Basically from now on I'm just going to use Ti. And then what you could use is if you ever experience not knowing what each of these properties or this code means, or if you're confused, or if you want to learn more about it, you can actually go to your dashboard. We're now in develop, go to learn, and then go down a bit, ignore the videos. I didn't really find the videos entertaining nor educating at all. I hope this video is kind of educating, I hope. Now let's go to resources and go to developer reference, go to API docs, and if you click on it, the default web browser is going to load. In my case it's going to be Google Chrome. Hopefully this isn't going to take too much time, and there we have it. We have our API documentation like so. And let's go to Titanium and let's go to UI. Now this is what we used. Now the Titanium is the first, let's go back here, Ti we used, and the next thing is we used this UI, and inside this UI, and there's loads of other different ones. So we have Titanium, and we go to UI, and there's like 2D matrix, 3D matrix for like moving your objects in 2 dimensions and 3 dimensions. There's like buttons, which we are going to be looking at in our later. We've got image view, we've got email, notification, picker, progress bar, which like is that bar that moves slowly in Windows when you're like copying something, or when you're like loading a document or whatever. There's search bar, and there's loads of stuff. And the first thing we created was this window. And it loads and it says Titanium UI.view, Titanium.window, Titanium.ui.view window. So it's an object for Titanium.ui, and it has this explanation for what it is, including what it what supports it. It's an empty drawing surface or container. That's a really good word. It's basically a container. And there's loads of code, explanation, definition, examples, and even a screenshot of, I think this is an iPad. I think it's an iPad, yeah. And there's loads of properties and all that. So the API documentation, the official one, is actually really useful. There's actually ones for like modules, and there's alloys, which is going to be useful in, and I'll talk about it in my later videos. But as for now, try playing around with the Titanium API if you're feeling bored and maybe adventurous. You can go to Titanium, and you can go to the UI, which is already open in my case, and you can actually even look at U2D matrix, which is matrix. Oh, I did that in my A-level math and further maths. I hated it. Okay, cool, enough of rambling. Thanks for watching, and in my next video I think we are going to be actually adding more stuff to this app.js to make our first app more exciting. So See you later.